Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You are listening to FKJ and Masijo Tado on YouTube. If you would like to listen to this song in its entirety, this is a phenomenal group. They are in their 20s, guys. In their 20s. Like, I was so impressed with this music. Really, really beautiful if you want to check that out. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherry Hollis, and I'm so happy to be with you today. And I know it's been a while. I was supposed to do part 2, and, went on vacation and did a couple of things, but I kept hearing from you that you want to know about part 2. That you want to hear the rest of what we have for you today. And I'm so excited to be sharing with you, and I'm so grateful for all of you, and I love each and every one of you. You have no idea. It's just wonderful to express yourself, to share, to help to empower each other, and just make each other better. That's what this show is about. Anyway, in part 2, we were talking about the art of in part 1, right? We were talking about the art of meeting your soulmate. And I hope that you got something from part 1. We're going to be talking about part 2 today. And I'm going to go into a little bit more details, not take too long. It's going to be kind of short but sweet, and give you some tidbits and some things that can help you. And let's get started. And I just want to share. So if you have a pen and a paper, you might want to jot this down. We were talking about programming the last time, right, in part 1. If you want more information about programming, Aaron Abke, A-B-K-E, on YouTube, has a phenomenal series called About the Matrix. And he breaks it down in terms of what program really is, and how we've been programmed, and when it all started with all of us, okay? So you definitely want to check out his series. There's about 4 parts to his series, or a little bit more, and you will be hooked, guys. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. I'm just in love with his channel and his work that he's doing to help to empower and enlighten all of us. So check him out. In addition, in regards to finding your soulmate, Abraham Hicks. Anything that Abraham Hicks does is phenomenal. You can find them on YouTube also, and they will talk about anything under the sun. But in regards to your soulmate and relationships, you definitely want to tune in and listen to what they have to say. And you will learn a lot from them. So anyway, I was stuck for a long, long time in my life. I wanted to find my soulmate, but I was stuck. I was married for 19 years, and I was unhappily married. Wanted to be happy. I wanted things to work, but it just wasn't working. But something was keeping me there. I wanted to walk away. In fact, I walked away many times before. I walked away so many times, you have no idea. And ended up walking back, going back into the marriage. But when I made up my mind and said I'm leaving for good this time, something brought me back again. And it was such a horrible experience. To want to do something but just not be able to do it, and be stuck and just not know what's going on and what's holding you back. So I didn't have the presence of mind to walk away. I just didn't. I read all kinds of books. I worked on myself a lot, but something still was keeping me there. What I came to understand was I didn't understand the lessons that were before me. I was programmed, like we spoke about in part 1. We're all programmed. But the programs that were affecting me were generational programming. You know, my ancestors, my parents, their parents, and so on and so forth. And there were certain beliefs that I inherited through my parents. Because think about it. We only learn about how to have a healthy, good relationship through our parents. They're our first teachers. Outside of our parents, there's school, there's society, there's religion, and we even have our own stuff that comes in between that, right? So I was messed up, let's just say. I had no tools or no understanding in regards to finding my soulmate. So what made it so difficult was that these programs that were running, they were unconscious programs. In fact, for all of us, the programming that we are under, for the most part, is unconscious programming. So there's 95% of our thoughts are unconscious, and they're programmed responses to something else. So, for the most part, we are not even living our own lives. That was huge for me to find that out. We are living vicariously through the beliefs that were handed down to us, that we inherited from our parents and from society and from generational stuff and beliefs that were passed down to even our parents. So it was not until I started to study the unconscious mind and programming that I really was able to get to the root of my issue. Without that understanding, I was not in a place to receive a better relationship. So you may be stuck in the same place right now. You may be saying, I desire this, I want it, I want to have my soulmate, I want to have somebody that I could relate to, that I'm compatible with, that I'm in love with, that I receive reciprocity for all that I give, right? And if you have not found that yet, more than likely, it's because of those programs that are running in your life right now. Those belief systems that are blocking you and holding you back. And most of them, like I said, are 95% unconscious belief systems that are holding you back. So I alluded to it in part one, how we need to use the same technology that programmed us to deprogram ourselves. So this is huge. When I was trying to deprogram myself to walk away from that marriage and I didn't have the presence of mind and I was programmed to stay, I had everyone else's beliefs in my head. And most of the people encouraged me to stay in something that was just not healthy for me. Because they were encouraged in their own crazy, dysfunctional relationships and marriages to stay, when they knew that it really wasn't working. So, when I started to understand that it was the programming, that I had to flip the script and write my own program for my life, every single thing changed. And I remember it so clear when the shift happened. I was listening to Carole King's song, It's Too Late, Baby, It's Too Late. Remember that song? Too late, baby, now. Too late. I know I'm not a singer, but that was the song that I played every morning and all day long and before I went to bed. All the time. I was constantly playing it. I had it on my phone and I would play it all the time. Every time I got a little bit weak, and I started feeling guilty, and I started feeling unworthy, like I didn't have a right to choose my own happiness, I would play that song. And I'm telling you guys, within a very short period of time, it shifted me. It changed me. It gave me the presence of mind to understand that I had a right to be able to choose what I wanted for myself. You see, with the programming, you don't understand that you have that right. It's your God-given right to be happy and to choose what you want for yourself. So if it's a soulmate or if it's a desire that you have in your mind, something that you want, and you're not getting it and you've been trying for a long time to get it, this is the key to getting it. The deprogramming through affirmations. But it has to be consistent repetition. So whether you need to find a song like I did, or whether you need to play it on a recorder, or your computer, or your phone, whatever you are trying to program yourself with, you need to hear it all the time until it resonates with you. And when it resonates with you, you will know because you will feel it. I'm telling you, you will feel it. You will shift. You will have power. You will have the presence of mind of a champion, I'm telling you. It will make you powerful. It will change you. Because what holds us back is that we don't have the faith or the belief in something. We don't really truly believe that we can have what we want. And it's not because we don't want to believe. It's because the programs that are running. It's because maybe we heard mom's voice in our head telling us we can't have it. Or maybe we heard dad's voice in our head telling us we can't have it. Or maybe we listen to society. Or maybe our friends and family who try to tell us that based on circumstances, we can't have what we want. And we believe them. Meanwhile, they're living their lives, they're finding their happiness, and we're stuck. So, when you affirm, you are declaring your right to choose. You are declaring what you want. And what you want wants you. So you need to shift your thinking and you need to retrain your mind and your thoughts and your feelings so that you can generate the right types of frequencies that can raise you to another level vibrationally, so that you can be in a place where you can be compatible with what you desire. It's all about compatibility. Remember I talked to you about the unconscious thoughts and belief systems that we have that are blocking us and holding us back? So if we have that going on, it means that the mind is divided. You know the Bible says, a house divided shall fall. That means when your mind, there's too many voices in your head telling you different things, and none of them are in agreement. In order for you to have what you want. You have to have the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit on the same page. Without it being on the same page, you are divided, and everything that you desire and want will fall. You won't be able to manifest it because you are not a match for it. So, I didn't want to be long. I just wanted to throw you a little nugget there so that you can start to practice. And you only know what you want, right? No one else can tell you what you want. You know it clearly. So, all you have to do is customize affirmations that are tailored to your needs. So you have to tailor them to your needs. Like the affirmation that I heard. That song was an affirmation to me, right? It's too late, baby. It's too late. Right? That became my affirmation. And it was tailored for me. I was able to, after a while of hearing it over and over and over again all day long, finally believe it myself and feel it. I started to feel it. I started to feel it devoid of the doubt, of the guilt. All of that vanished. All of the doubt and the guilt and stuff vanished. I'm telling you, it vanished because a higher mind, a higher perspective began to take over. And the same thing will happen for you. When you customize those affirmations, when you affirm, when you say, I am, and you put that out into the universe, you write it down and make it plain like the Bible says, it becomes a part of you. And you are able to eventually become that mind of what you affirm. So there's a lot of things on YouTube. There's a lot of, I don't know if you're familiar with Hertz music. They have Hertz music. And these are certain frequencies like alpha and beta and delta that entrain the mind and the brain. So that all parts of you, the hemispheres in you, will be in sync and will balance and become of one mind. So that's what it's about here. It's about becoming of one mind. So there's a lot of free information that have the binaural beats, the Hertz beats, the alpha beat on YouTube. And all you have to do is play it and then record yourself reading your affirmations and declaring your affirmations. Guaranteed it'll work, it'll train your brain, it'll train your mind, and it'll change your belief systems. And this works, guys. It's worked for me. It's changed my life. My life changed when I learned this skill and when I was able to use this tool. So that I hope that this has been helpful for you and that you get something from it. And I hope that you'll go check Abraham out and Aaron Abke on YouTube. His name is spelled with two A's. A-A-R-O-N. Abke. A-B-K-E. I might be missing a letter in his last name, but you'll find it when you type it in just like that. Okay? And Abraham Hicks is phenomenal. Abraham Hicks changed my life. Any type of subject or topic or whatever you need to know or understand, you be guided in the understanding of learning it and understanding it when you follow Abraham Hicks under any kind of topic, whether it's relationships, whether it's spirituality, anything with spirituality, whether it's developing yourself or changing and shifting your thinking, Abraham Hicks, I'm telling you, hands down, Abraham Hicks. That's all I'm going to say. So I hope that you enjoyed this little piece here. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And please share this message with others, because it's a wonderful thing when we can share and we can give. Give the gift of sharing to someone else. Someone may be helped with this information. Don't keep it to yourself. So subscribe to my channel. Click on the like button. And until next time, guys, namaste. That means the God in me recognizes the God in you, and peace and abundance and love. And I love all of you, and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Take care until next time.